Wesleyan family, my name's Casey, and I am so grateful and thankful that I get to share a word of encouragement with you today. In our pause plan, we just got to Psalms towards the end of January here, and it's one of my favorite books. And I just want to read from chapter 1 for you guys real quick. And it reads from the NIV, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in a way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers." And as I've been thinking about this and reading this over the last few days, one of the things that the Lord brought to my mind is that in seasons past for me, and I don't know if this will connect with any of you, but I have chosen to plant myself by streams that don't produce the fruit that the psalmist is talking about in verse 3 and 4. And instead of a sound mind that's able to meditate on the Lord and a life that doesn't wither or is not walking in assurance, the fruit from the streams that I've planted myself by have produced anxiousness and discontentment, and not the holy kind of discontentment, and a life that more resonates chaos than peace. And God, in verse 6, he says, "For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous." And so as I've been thinking about this, God took me from this season and stream, and he transplanted me. And God is so gracious and kind and compassionate that he would take us from somewhere we have put ourselves and bring us exactly to where we need to be. And I don't know what season each of you are in, and I don't know the people that God has placed you around. So whether it's you're wrestling through a difficult diagnosis, or you have some grief in your family, or work is just hard, God gives us this promise in verse 6 that he is always with us. And when you combine that with Psalm 139, and I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but it's one of my favorites. He says, the psalmist says, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me, your right hand will hold me fast." And so just know that, family, that wherever you're at, God will hold you fast. And even if you're working your way away from him, he knows what you need. And in his grace and mercy, he will transplant you back to that stream. And so know this week, as you go throughout your week, that you walk in assurance of our faith by the blood of Jesus, and that he is with you always. I love you. Have a great week.